You think you know me?
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Ratchet Clank. In the last episode we were trying to build a ship, and then we finished the ship, and we took off with the ship, and now we're here, and we are joined by a robot that we decided to call Clank. There we go, fixing the audio again. Oh, look, here's an activate carousel metro.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Yep, we can buy weapons here, and we can buy ammo, which we're not gonna do for the time being. And the planet that we now land on is called Planet Novalis. Here's the map. Looks like we have three different ways to go. We could go down here, explore this area, go into here, go explore that, or go down here. And we cannot go back to our home planet, because that's just a thing. Wherever you start a game in Ratchet Clank or First Trilogy, you can't go back there. Yet. Hashtag spoilers. So yeah, let's start swimming. You can see that we are running out of oxygen. And when you run out of oxygen, you'll drown. Quite simple. This doesn't play a key factor yet, but one of the levels we are coming on, that plays a major factor in it. I also have one thing that happened to me that was super close that I'll never be able to recreate. I'll explain more as we go on. These things we just have to wind them over. In later games you can just hold your movement in one direction. In this game you actually have to move around the stick. Or D-pad. Whichever you choose. Yeah, also some weapons have some sense of lock-on. Not all of them, and then it's preventing to lose your... well, whatever. There's lock-on, it's not massive, and it shouldn't annoy you too much. Once again, I would like to mind that collecting bolts is pretty crucial. You don't need to go out of your way to collect them, but trying to get whatever you can is going to help you in the long run. Yeah, in terms of swimming, Ratchet isn't that quick of a swimmer. Again, that will come into play later. Oh no, we got enemies. Oh dear. And also in the following games there's leveling up to do. You upgrade your weapons, you upgrade your health and stuff like that. In this game there's none of it. You do not have to bother with upgrading or anything, so early weapons you have are stay as powerful as well your late game weapons, although they are still not as useful as them. What I collected right there was a gold bolt. It's one of the secret collectibles in the game, and that is used to unlock stuff in New Game Plus, which is pretty much after you beat the game you get option to go back to the time before the final boss or start a New Game Plus. That's pretty much that. So gold bolts do not play any sort of factory yet, but they do in the later game, or after your first playthrough. But for now, nothing. Also, I could compare this to the HD remake, or the PS4 version that came out a few months ago, but I'm not gonna bother. What I saw of it, I saw like few levels, this level and then one of the next levels, so it looks pretty amazing, not gonna lie, but yeah, it's a different game. It uses the well, everything from the later games, so yeah. 3000 reports. Yeah, that was the second gold bolt, and that's all the gold bolts in this area, in this level. And unlike say in third game, this has some sort of backtracking to do. Some of it is optional, and some of it is mandatory backtracking. I can only recall one part where backtracking is mandatory in this game. But in the next game, oh boy, I can actually count a few of them straight away. Story-wise backtracking, by the way. Not in the case of, oh, you missed something you can now unlock. Not in that way, but unlocking something crucial to the plot. Not really sure what those pistons are for. These things hurt you, but you don't actually take any damage, which is interesting. And it may seem that I kind of run through this game. That's well because I played this game for a really long time. As you saw in the last episode, the save game that we decided to erase was from 06, so 10 years, at least 10 years of experience. And I actually got these games from a friend, this game and the second game, whoopsie daisy, for like 20 bucks. This and the second game for 20 bucks, and the third one came along with the, my PS2 way back when, so yep, that's the history with me and this game. It's a long history. And by the way, I'm just gonna say right now, I'm not gonna be bothering to buy every single weapon, simply because I do not have enough money to do that.
Dad, blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
So yeah, the kind of aim of the game is you...
To enter, look around.
Yeah, I won. The point of the game is you go into a level and try to get the items you need or buy infobots to unlock next levels.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarx.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there.
Right. Since this is the first proper level and our ship got destroyed, we can't leave this place. We can actually see around the level and it's kind of empty, to be honest. And how far we can go? Well, that dirt patch right there is where we end. So, whoopsie-doo. No, we can't go too far. Also, you can really go down back through this area, or you can just take the sewer, get some bolts on the way. And here we are, back at the beginning. And yes, there is the area where we end. Kind of reminisced by this thing. Man, wherever we go, we are getting shot at. By the way, one more thing. Once again, if you use weapons and you get these G boxes, when you have full ammo on all the weapons, they give you completely random ammo. But whenever you need actually some ammo, they just give you the one you need. Unless you use like 3 different weapons, then it just randomizes what you get. So, a quick pro tip: if you wanna make sure you have the ammo for the weapon you need, just use one weapon, and then you'll pretty much have all the ammo you need for that one. And also, I think it's the Ratchet wrench that gives some sort of magnetic pulse around him. Just so that you don't have to collect all the bolts individually, you can just kind of go next to them. And yes, I spent ammo to get breakthrough crates. That's kind of just a habit I've had throughout the series. Also, you guys are really good. Actually trying to, hit me. This thing right here is something we won't be seeing for some time. You actually get an iron that actually helps you with that, but yeah, I kind of thought so. There's a secret area kind of back there, but we can't go there yet because the currency is too strong. So we have to come back later. Oh dear, well done. Died. But I do want your bolts. So the normal bolts I do not really care for, but the ones that give you 5, those are something to actually go for. Actually, just come to think of it, I just remembered an easy way to get lots and lots of bolts, and it's kind of cheating, and we can't do that for a while. Because we actually need 2 weapons to execute this cheat. Well, I say it's cheat, it's more like a glitch, to be honest. But oh well. Yeah, well done. Bye. Yeah, this is so much better than like the 2 or 3 games I played previously, because this is something I have lots of memories of, so I kind of know how this game works. Instead of like Spyro 4, which was something I knew but didn't play too much. And besides, it was kind of awful. And Sonic is something like I bought a few years ago. So yeah, kind of just know how the game works and what is the best thing to do. Also, another reason why I just use items to break through the boxes is simply because if you use wrench you lose all of your momentum, and it takes a little bit of time to get into full speed, which is never a thing in the later games, but for now it's something we have to deal with, so I'd rather not. Oh no, we got enemies. Well, whoop-de-doo. All the enemies die after certain hits. And if I remember right, even in the later games the enemies don't get too much tougher, so I could beat the game using bomb gloves, but I will not, for the sake of, there's a good reason why not.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal! So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's RoboShack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's RoboShack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Fiddling with audio is always a fun time. So yeah, if we now take a look at the map, we can see that there's a star. That's our ship. And now we can actually transfer between levels. We got two coordinates, to Novalis and to Metropolis. Also, I remember there being a button. If I just hold it, I would lose it. Whoops, didn't mean to go to you. Can't remember for the time being. But anyway, that's all we have to do in here. I'm not going for the skill points simply because I don't know what the skill points are. So I'd rather not. And yeah, we got two. We can go to Outpost X11 in Aradia, or we can go to Metropolis in Kerwan. If we go to Outpost, we have to backtrack, so the sensible thing is to go to Metropolis right now. Because if we go here and we have to backtrack for something later, so we'll be going to Metropolis Kerwan in the next episode. Actually, if we now go check, we can see I found 2 of 3. There's 1 gold bolt. I will be going for the gold bolts because I'm insane for some reason. But not skill points simply because I don't know what all of them are yet. So yeah. To Metropolis we go in the next episode. Bye.